3 teenagers are dead. A police officer hurts after a crash in Greensboro. We told you about this first thing yesterday morning. Started about 2:15 in the morning when officers noticed a car going the wrong way on West Market Street at East Lake Drive. Police say an officer tried to stop the car, suspecting the driver may have been impaired. They say the driver did not stop, though, instead speeding off, which led to a chase. It ended when the car crashed into a Greensboro police patrol car on Walker Avenue. An officer was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. 2 14-year-old boys and a 15-year-old were killed. The State Highway Patrol is conducting an independent investigation. Greensboro police also doing an internal investigation. The officers who were involved are on administrative duty, all of which is standard procedure.
We have all types of students, really. Digital Academy of Florida. You're not on your...
Any loss of life is difficult, especially when it involves such young lives.
We continue to follow a story we brought to you as breaking news at 6 p.m.
3 teenagers, 2 14-year-olds and a 15-year-old have died after a wrong-way chase and crash involving a police cruiser.
We have more from police on the investigation.
Despite life-saving measures attempted at the scene by officers and emergency personnel, the 3 juveniles succumbed to their injuries.
GPD sharing an emotional update after an intended traffic stop turned fatal. Authorities say an officer saw a car heading in the wrong direction down West Market Street at East Lake Drive around 2:15 Wednesday morning.
Suspect driver refused to stop and fled at a high rate of speed. A vehicle pursuit ensued based on suspicion of impairment.
That chase ending when the vehicle collided with one of the patrol cars.
Vehicle is on fire. The car has 1050 and is on fire. They got fire department in route.
Ring video from nearby residents showing the aftermath.
Unlock the door, I'll pull you out.
As residents who were alerted by the sound of the crash described a smoky and scary scene.
I looked out the window and I saw a car burning and a bunch of paramedics or EMTs.
I knew immediately that something really bad had happened. Number one, I knew how fast they were going. Number two, I know how loud the noise was. But I could also start to see the smoke, and then I could see all the commotion surrounding the 2 cars.
Tabler says his heart goes out to the victims, their families, and law enforcement involved.
Any loss of life is difficult, especially when it involves such young lives. Please continue to keep the families, the first responders, and all those affected by this tragedy in your prayers as we continue to navigate this challenging time.
Authorities say the officer is currently being treated for serious injuries. GPD and North Carolina State Highway Patrol are investigating the crash.